Hello and good afternoon. Thank you so much for attending this day 2 of our Creator Month series. And today I'm going to show you your 10-day online business blueprint, a simple, fast, and proven step-by-step. My name is Maria Taveras, and today I'm walking you through the exact 10-day plan I've used to launch online businesses without stress or tech overwhelm. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you have a lot of value today, and we're going to learn so much together. Okay? What will we specifically learn during this class? The 5 things you need to launch. A simple 10-day action plan. We're going to do a live demo, a setup from scratch, and automate the full delivery of a digital product and your payments. If you've ever felt like you're stuck, like you're unsure where to start, this session will bring massive clarity. I'll give you the roadmap and show you how to do it inside one single platform, the same platform that I use to launch my online business, and I've made over 6 figures online. What do you actually need? There are 5 core elements you need inside your digital business or online business, however you prefer to call this. You need your product. You need your sales page. This is what it's not about how it looks or the design, the visual aesthetics, but the transformation when they read your sales page and they feel that you will help them get rid of a pain or get closer to a desire, then they get their credit card outside and pay. You need a way to collect these payments, a way to deliver your product, and a follow-up system that basically it's an email marketing system, okay? So forget the fluff. You don't need a huge audience. I can say you don't need a blog, but I love SEO strategies, and I'm going to show you about it in the Creator Month. You maybe don't need a podcast or even a logo. But if you have these 5 things, you can start making money online. And that's my goal for you during this Creator Month. If you haven't signed up, go ahead, mariataveras.com/Creator Month, and register to all these tech trainings where I will help you launch your own online business with one single system, the one that has helped me and my clients sell $5,000, $6,000, $12,000, $23,000. I have a client last year that in less than 10 days, we launched her live cohort and she made $23,000 in sales. All right. So what is this simple 10-day launch plan? Your simple roadmap. This plan works. It's clear. It's actionable. And it doesn't require you to be a perfectionist. You can reuse it every time you're launching something. So first of all, and this would be the best moment for you to get pen and pencil, right? Or if you like to take notes on your iPad, wherever you like to take notes, because I want you to execute this plan immediately. On your first day 1 and day 2, you will basically define your offer. What is the transformation you will provide? What is the problem you're solving? For who? Who is your ideal client? Who is your right fit client? Let's identify who's your target audience. When you understand what you're going to sell, then we obviously need to create this product or framework. The idea, because you don't need to create everything and record everything before you even launch, because it could be a beta version, it could be a live cohort, and inside the system I'm going to show you today, you can go ahead and do each live session of your program without even building. So if you have paralysis because of trying to be a perfectionist, trying to record everything, get the perfect video, the best video editor, and months, years have passed by without you building and selling online, this is where it will change in Creator Month, okay? So when we already have that product or framework, it doesn't have to be a long program. It could be a short mini course, 5 to 6 lessons. Go back on the class I taught yesterday where I teach you which are some of the products you can create. It doesn't have to be an online course. It could be a downloadable product, a cheat sheet, a checklist, an ebook, a live coaching session, one-on-one or group session, a membership, a podcast, a paid newsletter. Okay? And obviously, after we've built this sales page, we need to connect Stripe or PayPal or Kajabi payments, whatever you're going to use, to start selling and accepting payments and students or clients inside your business. So we have to integrate our payments processing options and then set up the checkout and the thank you page. All right. When you already have a checkout that redirects people after they pay to a thank you page, you can create a confirmation and nurture email. Finally, by day 8, I want you to publish this landing page and start inviting your beta testers and pre-selling this. It's time to launch. And yes, I've created a 10-day plan for you. However, I'm going to walk you step by step today during this session on how you're going to build this inside the platform that I use, an all-in-one platform to build my own business. And you're going to come back to this video and this session when you're building during your 10 days and go step by step. I can do it during a session, and I want you to pause and continue. I won't remove this live call from my YouTube channel so that you can come back to it and build your own product. My goal is for you to start making money online, and you don't need to wait months to build everything. You can do a live cohort, or you can start pre-selling and just put a date. Let's say May 23rd. May 23rd is the last day, our last training of Creator Month. Maybe that's the date where you're going to tell everyone you can pay now and it will be available on that date. I'm just giving you an example, and obviously reminding you how long we will be doing trainings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from April 21st until May 23rd. So I'll see you tomorrow again, okay? And I'll see you on Friday again. And don't miss out on any of this. So let's set it up all together. Let's bring this to life, and I'll walk you through exactly how I set it all up inside the all-in-one platform that I use, Kajabi, and a super promo that you can benefit from to create all of this. You don't need Zapier. You don't need external tools. You don't need to juggle around multiple tools. Just watch closely on how we can build everything. In this live demo, I'll show you step by step. And before I continue, if you don't have Kajabi yet and you want to go step by step with me, let me show you the best option to register and sign up to Kajabi, their new creator plan. And this is not available on their website yet. As an official Kajabi partner, I have this promo exclusive for you. You can sign up today on their new creator plan, and I have amazing exclusive bonuses that I'll share today by the end of our call. The time is right, the price is perfect, and you have the follow-up, you have the guidance, the clarity, because you're here with me, okay? So let's start setting this up together. I'm going to share my screen of Kajabi. This is a demo account that I opened. Please let me know if you see the Kajabi dashboard on the comments, please, so I know you're able to see this already. Okay, so let me get very small down here. That way you can see out everything. Okay, so this is a demo account. I came up with this name, Martin, okay? What will we do first? I want to show you, after you sign up to Kajabi, this is how it will look. This is the dashboard. And we're going to try to set up first a bit of your branding, if you have it, your colors, like the main settings that I want you to make sure you complete before you start building, okay? And then I'm going to pretend that you or that I have a client, a nutritionist, and I'm going to build a product for this ghost client, okay? So inside Kajabi's dashboard, you have to go to settings. And first up, I want you to go to site details. These are simple, important steps that I want you to use, okay? So the first thing is you will use what's the title of your site. You will be able to choose your subdomain, a support email if you have one. That's an email I came up with to do this. A phone number if you're going to offer one, and which is your language. In my case, for example, my main audience is a Spanish-speaking audience. So if you're going to have a Spanish Kajabi site, then go ahead and choose it, or any other language. Your text direction if you want, and your default currency. This is important, and it's not allowing me to choose it because I have to connect first my payment processors, which would be Stripe, PayPal, or Kajabi Payments. Kajabi Payments is Stripe white labeled, but it allows you to use Klarna, Afterpay, Google Pay, Apple Pay. So that's amazing. I really would use Kajabi Payments if you're in a country that allows Stripe. And if you're in the United States, you're in Europe, Canada, maybe you're thinking in Australia, obviously we have Stripe. But no, I live in the Dominican Republic, and most of my clients are in South America, in the Caribbean as well, and they have no access to Stripe. So we have a huge limitation for many clients right there. And I really hope Kajabi team ever hears this to see if they can find a way. In my case, I opened my business in the United States, and that's why I recommend all my clients to go ahead and just open their LLC. You're going to pay your taxes if you sell every year. Okay, so you would choose your currency. This is not important for now because we're going to focus this month mostly on having funnels. You need funnels to sell, not necessarily a website. However, I do prefer that you have your website built in Kajabi because there are basic system pages, and we will see that in our website design session that we will have in our Creator Month. If you're not signed up, go ahead, mariataveras.com/creator month, creator-month. And it's important for you to have system pages like your login page, library page, store page, blog page, customized with your branding and not Kajabi's branding. That's the only reason why I want you to make sure that you don't need right now to focus on website. I want you to focus on selling, but it's something that you can choose. However, here, if people go to your domain, when you connect the domain, you can also choose to show a specific landing page if you have a funnel built, your library, or your store. So we were mentioning that we were going to focus on setting up branding. If you already have your logo and your favicon, the favicon is the beautiful icon that appears on different websites. For example, I'm going to open this is my personal website. You can see there's a little favicon. This is my agency. There's a little favicon here. And this is my school. And there's a little favicon there. So that little graphic that identifies on a browser your brand is what you're going to upload, a symbol here, a 32 by 32 pixel symbol, and your logo. And your colors. What are the default color palette that you want to show when people are, or when you're working across Kajabi? There are some pages that you will have to choose your hex code without this palette. But if you choose your colors right now, that would be amazing because it's going to make you work more efficiently. If you want to add your profile picture, your name and title, and an instructor bio so that inside your product, you don't have to rewrite this, you can do that now as well. And finally, the SEO and social sharing. What will people see about your website when your landing page, your website, a page from your website under your domain is shared on socials, or how people will find it on Google? You choose the title and the description people will see. So that's something you can fill in here. I would also make sure I go to marketing settings and make sure you add your address, your company logo, this for email, but we will have an email class. So don't worry about it now. Okay, so let's imagine you have set up your branding and your website. We would basically go to website and design. Remember, I don't want you to build a full website right now, but I do want you to make sure you choose what your system pages will say. Okay, if I go back to settings and I check the subdomain that Kajabi created for this demo account that I built, this is how it looks right now. You see it says powered by Kajabi, no customization at all. And this is what I want you to make sure you don't get. So you would go to design, pick a template. We will learn how to do your website inside Kajabi in another class, but this basic, I want you to choose a template. For example, let's choose this one, get started. And now that you chose a template, you will be able to customize the system pages based on this template. If you sign up to Kajabi with my link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi99, I can gift you a customized one-page website for you to understand what's the most important thing to include, what's the ideal framework that you will have on your website, okay? So now if I go to websites pages, as I mentioned, these are all the system pages. A thank you page, a generic one, your store page, member directory, the login, the library, your home, and you can change whatever you want. For example, this login, if we click on customize, now I can choose, and this subdomain would now look different automatically. You see? And the login that we had before was this one. Now you can customize the colors and so on. I'm not going to focus on any of that now because that's not what this 10-day plan class is for. But sign up to Creator Month because we will do it in another class. Okay? Perfect. So as of now, let's say you set up the basic stuff you need for branding, your website system pages, and you have to connect your payment processor. So we would go back to settings and click on payment setup. This wasn't here before. Like now they are prioritizing the payment settings. I'm not sure they'll keep it this way, but usually it's down here. Let's click on payment setup and probably it's going to show me only Kajabi payments. As I said, this is Stripe white labeled, but it gives you the option of Apple Pay, Google Pay, Afterpay, Klarna. If you click on get started, you will choose your country, your business type, let's say it's individual, agree to terms and conditions, and go step by step connecting all the information about your business for you to use Kajabi payments. You see, it partnered with Stripe. There you go. So if you're already using Stripe, this will be very easy for you to connect. But what is more important, if you're not going to use Kajabi payments, let's connect your current Stripe account and your PayPal account. If I go click third integrations and webhooks, this is third-party integrations, then I would go to PayPal and click connect. And now I don't see Stripe. So now I wonder if they're not going to offer Stripe anymore. And that would be crazy. Okay, here it is. Kajabi moving things around. So here you can connect your third-party processor to accept credit card payments. This is the same as Kajabi payments, but it doesn't give you Afterpay, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Klarna. All right, so let's imagine you connected your Stripe and your Kajabi payments. Now let's build a digital product. Remember to sign up to Kajabi under mariataveras.com/Kajabi if you haven't done that so. And I have exclusive done for you bonuses, okay? I'm going to leave that right there for you to see, but it's too humongous, so I'll share it afterwards. Okay, so let's create our digital product, and we're going to go to products, all products, and click on create. Kajabi allows you to create an online course. This could be a pre-recorded course. It could be a live cohort. You can do live sessions like you're using Google Meets or you're using Zoom inside Kajabi. You can, and we could see more about that tomorrow in our class. You can add audio, video, lessons. You can drip your course so people can start consuming week 1, but can't see week 2 yet. And as of last week, now you can add a paywall. So if you want to gift or give free access to your first module or first lessons, you can do so. And then they will be requested to pay your offer to continue consuming the course. And I love that idea. So Congratulations, Kajabi, on that new feature. You can also create a podcast. If you're already paying for a different platform, you can import your podcast and you're going to upload your titles, episodes, notes, and audio right inside Kajabi. It's so easy. And from there, it will show up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I'm sorry, sometimes I confuse Shopify and Spotify. And it used to offer Google Podcasts, but I don't think it does anymore. You can create a community, and this product is amazing because it combines basically like a Facebook feed where you have the feed that people can write on your wall. You have like Slack or WhatsApp where you can create a chat. You can add challenges. You can do live sessions like on Zoom. So you create meetups and people can RSVP to go inside their video tool, or you can use a Zoom link or a physical address. But if you want people to RSVP and show a full calendar of all your events, you will do this inside the community. There's also a leaderboard where people can basically, if you want to offer prizes based on their engagements, every time they comment, they do a challenge, they like someone else's post, you can gamify your community inside Kajabi with that. If you want to learn more, find my YouTube video on Kajabi communities. You can create coaching sessions. It could be one-on-one or group sessions. You don't need to use Zoom. You'll be able to add notes, track their progress, and much more. You can even upsell other sessions when someone mentee finishes one of the sessions. You can create a paid newsletter. So if you love to write, you start creating the content, and then they have a paywall where to read more, they will have to subscribe to your weekly membership or whatever you want, the way you want to offer your newsletter. And digital downloads. So if you, instead of recording a course, will actually create an ebook, a template, a guide, a cheat sheet, I mentioned checklist, I think already, you can do so here. Okay, so for now, let's choose course and let's click on get started. I have to add the course details, title and brief description. Let me choose, I put some details here. Let's say my client would be a nutritionist and I'm going to help him or her build a healthy habits reset, a 10-day nutrition kickstart plan. I have the description right here. Obviously, I used AI to help me create this for this demo. And here, this tab, if we toggle this tab on, it will use the creation wizard using AI to build your models and lessons that it recommends for you. This is optional. If you don't want it, you turn it off. I'm not going to build lessons from scratch because tomorrow we will focus on course creation, but I'll choose it for now. Let's click on next. What are the primary colors of your brand? And you can choose them here. Let's say it would be yellow and green. You can add a thumbnail image that represents this. And you can choose if it will be paid or free, okay? If it's free, a free offer, yes, you can build a course for free. Let's say it's going to be a lead magnet, or choose paid. And Kajabi allows you to do a one-time payment, a subscription, so a membership, for example, multi-payments. Let's say it's a one-time payment of $27, and choose the payment method. For now, I have none because I didn't connect everything, okay? I'm going to click next. And now it's using the creation wizard to choose the lessons, a landing page for me to create a wait list, and a confirmation email to those that sign up to that wait list. Here's the back end of my course. It created a model, a paywall, and 2 other additional models with each lesson. If I want to add more, I would click add content and choose that. But we will do that tomorrow in more detail, okay? So let's say you already have your digital product created. We have to bundle that inside an offer, okay? So we go back to here. It created offers for me already. But let's say it wouldn't have created it. You go to sales, you go to offers, and he already created 2 offers for me. The free one with limited access because there's a paywall, and the full complete course. Why does Kajabi separate products from offers? because you can bundle an offer however you want. You can price it however you want. You can decide which products will be part of this. So let's say I'm launching a beta version and I want to add a podcast, a newsletter, a digital product to this. I would add multiple products. And I can even create a subscription rate based on this. But then I have another offer that could be an upsell with a different price. So that's why everything is separate, basically. The offer details you will add are the title. You can add an internal title. I always like to put the price there because when I'm creating my sales page, I know which offer to choose. A description. Let me get my description. The plan is that this would include a daily nutrition video, a downloadable plan, a grocery list, a template, habits tracker, and 3 recipes for energy. If you want a simple checkout without a product on Kajabi, just delete your product and that's going to create a ghost offer. So you can get paid, they will receive an email, the thank you page and everything without you having to attach the offer to a product. If you want access at a specific date, for example, you're going to start pre-selling this, but it won't be available until May 23rd. I mentioned before, that's the last day we will be doing these live trainings. You can choose the date so they can pay, they can access the library, but they won't be able to consume yet. Oh, you're only going to offer this for access for a year, then you add a restriction based on the number of days. Okay? So let's say we have our digital products and we have our offer. By the way, I didn't show you that if you want to change the pricing, you can go to pricing and here change the payment type and any other information. It's obviously, since I didn't connect my payment processor, it's not allowing me to choose all the options, okay? And always check your checkout to customize the look and feel. For example, this is how this looks now, but I'm going to show you very quickly a checkout page of one of my Spanish digital marketing courses, just so you can see the difference on how it could look when you customize it a bit. I had added a bump offer. I added some social proof here, testimonials. So basically you can customize your checkout. I won't do that now because I don't want this to be very long. Okay, so we already have an offer created, and now we need a sales page. What will you do for the sales page? You will go to website, click on landing pages, click on new landing page, and here you have different or multiple different sales pages that you can start from. Let's click on view all, and you can choose the one that you feel inspired to start with, but you can customize this, change the fonts, the colors, you can do whatever you want. I always like to keep things simple. And let's say I choose, well, this one for now. Get started. And this would be the sales page for the, what did I call this? The Kickstarter, Healthy Habits Kickstart. Let's click on create. And it's doing its work. So customizing your sales page is very easy because Kajabi is drag and drop. And remember what I told you before, it's not about how it looks, but what people read. So make sure you have great sales copy to generate conversions. Okay, so for example, I have some copy here that I'm going to add. Obviously, here on the settings, you can change the favicon for the sales page and the primary brand colors. For example, the fonts, if you want to use Playfair, no, Nunito for the body, but Playfair for the headings. Let's click save, and it's going to start looking different. We can change the colors. We said you are going to use green and yellow. Let's say this would be green. Obviously, the background has to change for that. But you can start changing colors, fonts, the font sizes as well here in the settings. You can see that on the left side, you can every section that is pre-built, you can see this is a hero section. It's right there. You have 3 columns. Then you have text and image, and a final call to action. Do you want more sections? They are pre-built for you here. Content sections, hero sections with countdown, with a form, with the video, whatever you need, a carousel, an opt-in form if you're going to do a wait list, or maybe you will create a free webinar, an event like this one. So you will create a sign-up page. You can add videos, pricing cards, frequent asked questions, social proof, blog posts, custom sections, whatever you have to create, okay? For now, I'm just going to show you how quickly you can start customizing everything. You can work on the editor here or just use the front end to edit the content. Let's add a subheadline. Remember, I'm going back because I have some AI copy here just for this demo. And if you need, for example, a background image, because this doesn't work with your brand, we can go to background, choose an image or a video or none. And after you upload your profile, your file, if you want to change the background color, let's say yellow, which I don't think will look very good at all, but it's just so you can see that you can start working. No, that looks so ugly. So I'm just going to go with black for now. And I don't want to see the Kajabi logo here. So you can go up here to your header, and that logo right there, we can change it to text. And let's say this is Nutrition 101, for example. I can even change the text color. It could be image or it could be text. And now Kajabi has the option to enable your cart. If you're going to sell, for example, an ebook and you want the people to be able to purchase 2, or an event and you want people to be able to purchase 3 tickets. So now you have the cart option with Kajabi. Okay, so you start filling this in with your subheadline, who's it for, what's inside, social proof, and the final call to action. Let's imagine I filled this in. I don't want to make this session too long. We need a call to action, or we need a pricing card. So let's add a pricing card here, one pricing card. I would add some text here. I said it's a 27 product, and what it includes is ten bite-sized lessons, Done For You plan, grocery list, check-in tracker, and private support. Okay, so let's say your sales page is done. Now we need to make sure this is connected to your offer. So your call to action, you have 2 options. Or you can send people directly to the checkout page we saw, and you have to customize it. Or you can create a pop-up checkout. So let's see how that would look. If I click on save, and now I preview, and click on buy now, now I can check out. You see it's only asking for the email address. It's very important that while you're customizing your checkout, you choose all the form fields you want to include: name, address, phone number, or you can even add a custom field. Okay. Now if I click on refresh, now I have all the custom fields. So you can choose a pop-up checkout or the go to the full checkout link. Okay, let's click on go back, and I just wanted to show you that it's important for you to go to settings, click on checkout, and make sure that you sign up your customers to your email list when they purchase an offer. Otherwise, they won't receive the post-purchase email or the confirmation emails. Okay, so I'm going to click save. I know it said due to PR and all these regulations, you have to be sure if you're going to choose this. What I like to do is I add an additional field that is a checkbox where they confirm that they're signing up to my email list. For example, on my Creator Month sign up page that I invite you to sign up because we're having so many free tech trainings this month, you have to confirm your subscription here. That's my way to, instead of sending you a confirmation email, to make sure you're doing so. Okay. And just so you know, these are all the classes we're going to have. Right now we're here, 10-day blueprint. Tomorrow we will have a create and sell your online course without pre-recording everything. So go ahead and sign up if you haven't yet. Okay, so we already have an offer. We have a sales page. Now let's activate an automation email. After people purchase, we want them to receive a welcome email and go to a landing page. I'm not going to go back to landing pages now, but imagine you go website, landing pages, and create another page that will be your thank you page, where when they pay, they confirm, they see, oh, thank you for your purchase. Please check your email, check your spam, or whatever. And here's where you, inside your offer, will choose this landing page that you pre-built or a custom thank you page, and you can add some text there. I think I already created some text here, so I'm going to add it so that you can see the example. Welcome to Reset. You're officially in. This should be a button or a link. Let's click save, and we can preview this thank you page. That obviously the content depends on your thank you system page, okay? And finally, let's add a post-purchase email. You have two options. Right here, you can add HTML code to send that email, a very simple automation email, or you can create an email sequence with Kajabi's email campaigns builder and automate so that when people purchase the offer, then they're subscribed to an email sequence. But that's something we will see tomorrow in our next session. For now, let's say we're going to send a simple email from the offer. Here it says you're in. Let's reset together. And let me add the body text right here. Like, there you go. This would be, hi. Here it says to use the member name right there. So if I want to mention my site, the offer, or the member's name, instead of the first name, I would add it here. Hi, member name. Welcome to the Healthy Habits Reset. Blah, 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 blah. Here's what to do now. Join the Facebook group. You can add links, do whatever you want. Okay. And I'm going to click save. And there we have it. We set up branding. We're going to add your logo, your favicon, your color palette, create your system pages. That's not your priority. I just wanted to show you because I think it's important to have your login customized, the library page, connect your payment processors, create a product, bundle it into an offer, build a sales page, and your automation emails. I told you it was easy for me to show you all these steps all together. But now I want you to sign up to Kajabi using my affiliate link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, and go step by step during 10 days, doing everything I showed you. You just come back to this video, pause, and work. Start planning today and tomorrow. What will be your offer? What is your audience? Use AI. I have multiple videos with some checklists that will help you. If you want some framework, when you subscribe, send me your confirmation email. I will share some done for you, but I can also provide a framework depending on the products you're creating to help you define all the content that you're going to use and what you need for your sales page, for your post-purchase email, and everything. So go step by step on this 10-day launch plan and start making money online. You saw how easy this is. One dashboard, one login, one system that does it all. This is the reason I can run my business while I'm raising my 2 kids and taking care of life. No tech stress, no multiple logins. One platform handles it all. For years, I wanted to have my own online business, and I let fear of exposing myself, of investing, limit me until the pandemic hits in 2020, and I had no other choice than start building my online business. I made my first $1,000 with Kajabi before my trial ended, and I really hope during this 90 days that Kajabi will give you a special promo with my link. You are able to start making money online and launching and making not the 1,000 that I made, but 5, 10, 15, $20,000 and serving others and transforming their lives through your knowledge. Because this is not only about making money online to change our own lives, but the people that we can impact through this. Okay. So do you want to try this? Try Kajabi for 3 months, just $99. The time is right. The price is perfect. This is one of the best promos Kajabi has to offer. I think there's no better time for you to bet on yourself. And if you sign up using my link, mariataveras.com/Kajabi, I will offer for the first 15 signups, and I already launched this yesterday, and 6 people have chosen this offer. I'm going to give you access to my Kajabi Kickstart course, and I will have my agency team help you with your done-for-you course setup. We will add your first 10 lessons on Kajabi, customize the product template, which we didn't see today. We will see tomorrow live. Your basic funnel, we will build your sales page, your checkout, your thank you page, your post-purchase email, and a one-page website after you have all that content created for people to know more about you and be able to enter your funnel through your website if they found you on Google. Plus, inside my Facebook group, you will have my personal support if you have any questions at all. I really hope you found a lot of value inside today's training. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments of this video below. I'm not going to erase this. You can add any comments on YouTube specifically. Find me on YouTube, Maria Cristal Taveras, and leave me comments and check my description links because I have many more value checklists, frameworks that you can benefit from. I know you're thinking Kajabi is expensive compared to other platforms, but let's be honest. We know Kajabi is not the cheapest option. However, you have everything in one simple tool. Your websites, your email automations, your products, your community, your podcasts, your coaching sessions. You don't even have to pay for Zoom anymore. So instead of paying multiple disconnected tools and dealing with the tech headache, Kajabi brings everything together in one seamless platform. And maybe you're saying, oh, tech is not for me. And I totally understand you, and it's valid. But just sign up to Creator Month, and I'll help you step by step, or choose you to sign up with my affiliate link and get my done for you exclusive bonuses where my team will help you build all of this together. Maybe you're thinking, I don't have everything I need to start. And that's valid as well. However, you don't need to be ready. You don't need a finished product. You don't need a huge audience. You don't need everything figured out. Just start creating a lead magnet. We will have a session on lead magnets next week, a wait list. We will build one on Friday as well, or your beta offer as we saw today, or your websites. We will have Kajabi Tech courses and lessons during this full Creator Month series, okay? Is Kajabi only for courses? No. You just saw today courses, newsletter, podcast, coaching, community memberships, webinars, podcasts, I think I mentioned, payments, everything in one place, okay? What if you invest and don't see results? This fear is real, especially if you've been burned out before. But here's what's different this time. You're not just buying the platform. You're getting my strategic support, plus a system that's proven across thousands of creators that have made millions of dollars, okay? What if this doesn't work for me? This is the root fear behind all objections. What if I'm not good enough? What if I fail again? The famous imposter syndrome. So here's what I want you to know. Kajabi gives you the best tools. I will give you the support and the guidance and the shortcuts you need. You just need to start. You don't have to be perfect. Just take action and let momentum shift, okay? So tomorrow, April 23rd, I'll see you to create and sell your online course, even if you haven't recorded a single lesson, okay? This is my alarm to make sure in 15 minutes I start my baby's routine. She's 4 months, and I have a routine for her at 6 p.m. my local time. I really hope you all had great value from this, And I'll see you tomorrow live again. Have a great day.